When the Heavens Meet the Earth, the fourth exhibition at the Heong Gallery at Downing College, Cambridge, is showcasing a small selection from Robert Devereux's African Art or Sina Jina collection. In 2010, Devereux, a multimillionaire, formerly a partner in the Virgin Empire and Richard Branson's brother-in-law, sold off 2/3 of his collection of post-war British art and used the £4 million proceeds to set up a charity supporting artists in Africa. The African Arts Trust, as it was named, supports grassroots organisations which, in turn, support African artists with basic needs such as studios and residencies.
Yeah, I mean, I do focus, and I always have done, including when I was buying British art, on young and emerging artists. I think for the obvious reason that that's the point in their career when they need most help and support. And it's also, for me, it's perhaps the most interesting part of their career because it's when they're also exploring. It's before they've necessarily found their voice. And they're on a voyage of exploration too.
The exhibition specifically seeks to include some lesser-known artists, but there are some well-established names as well, including Anatsui, 2013 Turner Prize nominee Lynette Yiadom-Boakye, and Ibrahim Mahama, who showed in Venice in 2015 and currently has an exhibition at White Cube Bermondsey in London. One of the most prominent artists to emerge from Ghana in recent years, Mahama is known for his large-scale installations incorporating jute sacks previously used to transport cocoa beans and charcoal. In the photographs on display here, he focuses on juxtaposing the tattooed arms of the traders, branded with their names and trades, and the labelled sacks themselves, calling up questions of value and worth. Another well-known name is the South African photographer Zanele Muholi, whose work with the LGBT community places her at continual risk in a censorious and critical society. Even here in the UK, when it was suggested using Miss Divine 2 as the poster image for the exhibition, it was rejected on the grounds that it might be considered to be objectifying women, which, given the gender identification of the subject, it clearly is not. A lesson, perhaps, not to judge on appearances. The title of the exhibition comes from the work by Nena Okore, which spreads across the far wall, exploring materiality and presence, giving the Hessian netting a life force of its own.
We deliberately didn't want to have a title that had the word Africa in it, and it just seemed like apart from anything else, it's just got a lovely kind of sound and meaning to it, and it kind of, it connects the sort of spiritual, ethereal element of the creative work with the grounded local nature of it.
Ranging across photography, painting, sculpture and film, the exhibition evidences the wealth of artistic creativity and output from the second largest continent in the world.